Hey guys, Theo Archer over here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how living a simple life is low-key tough. And I'm gonna get straight into it. First off, here is you, and second off, you have a finite source of energy. And the thing with your energy levels is that whenever you wake up, you usually wake up at 100%, hopefully, and whenever you go to sleep, you tend to do it whenever you're around zero, or basically when you run out of energy, that's when you need to sleep, etc. And so you might think that energy is pretty linear and that it actually goes like this. And you basically just go throughout the day and you do your things, etc. And overall, you end up the day with zero. But the way that energy usually works is something like this. You tend to have the same energy level, and then you need to make a decision. And you spend critical resources when it comes to energy and brain power, figuring out what the solution to the answer is. And whenever you find the answer, you basically spend some energy doing that. Now, depending on how difficult the decision is, you are basically going to spend more or less energy. And this is usually when, if you have a big important business decision to take, or you have to figure out the answer to a real problem that is urgent, you are going to spend a lot of energy on it. You might also spend some energy on stuff like what do I eat or when do I eat, which also takes away some energy from you. And you might be over here and ask yourself, okay, well, how do I get dressed for tomorrow? And you spend this much energy. And basically just small decisions that overall, at the end of the day, you will end up at zero. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because there are a lot of day-to-day questions and decisions that you have to make. Like, when do I eat and what do I eat? How do I dress? When do I wake up? What should I listen to? How do I, or when do I exercise? What task should I tackle first? When do I go to bed? All of these questions, right? And then you obviously also have the important decisions, like how do I structure my business? How do I get better? How do I make this better? Now, here's the thing. You have a finite source of energy, and when you wake up, what the purpose of this video is instead of making small decisions like this and whatever, and then doing an important decision and then doing more small decisions and eventually getting to zero, what I'm trying to do in this video is basically get rid of these small decisions that realistically you can, as funny as this sounds, automate, just so that overall, instead of your graph looking like this, it can actually look like this. Sure, maybe you're going to have a little bit of red. Maybe it's not going to be completely linear. Maybe it's not going to be completely blocky either. But the main goal is to save from that energy of these day-to-day questions and decisions you have to go through so that you have more energy for the important decisions that, first off, can be delegated and also can't be automated. So this is why, for instance, I'm going to give you an example. In my day-to-day, I know what and when do I eat. After 5 hours of deep work, 4 to 5 hours of deep work, whenever I feel tired around that area, I just go and I cook myself 10 eggs in butter, and that's it. 4 to 5 hours after I wake up, I make the same food. I know exactly how to dress because I realistically only wear black and white compression shirts. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I know what I listen to, binaural beats. I know when and how to exercise because I have a program. I know which tasks to tackle first. I know when to go to bed. I know how much I spend on a break. And these are just a couple examples. Obviously, you might have more, you might have less. But the point is to sort of find a process to streamline the process of day-to-day activities. Just determine in advance some of the things. And what this is going to do is going to save you, for instance, this small energy bump they're going to do. And the thing is, this energy bump in itself isn't going to cause the biggest issue. Like, this energy bump isn't the reason that you're not where you want to be in your life. But the thing that you have to understand is, first off, it's not one, there's more of them. And the issue that arises is when you don't automate it and you basically have all of these decisions every single day. Because all of this energy that you lose making decisions that you can automate and streamline, you could be saving. And by automating it, you save on two things. First, you save on the compounding effect from multiple small decisions every single day for years on end. And also, you save on daily energy that would be spent on day-to-day activities, getting reallocated on important, unsopable decisions, what I just explained. And so a simple overview to put this would be to automate the fixed variables like this, like when do I eat, how do I dress, to maximize your input and output on the dynamic variables, which is stuff that you can't find a specific yes or no to. Maybe I'm crazy for min-maxing this, but the most successful people I know what they do, and they know when they do it, and they have a program, because a program can give you predictable results. And once you basically find out the answer to everything over here, you literally just have more energy on what actually matters. So it's a pretty short video and it's a pretty underground concept, but personally I believe that this will give you a lot more energy. And again, it's not necessarily the fact that you're going to double your energy throughout the day as much as the fact that you're going to get a 10% to 15% energy boost for the next 10 years. So that's really what we're optimizing for with this concept, and that's really it. So if you got something from this video, which I hope you did, watch another. Hey, so that's the end of the video. Quick one for some of you: if you're an entrepreneur or you're into self-improvement and you need help with getting the work in, with getting in shape, making money with your business, or you're just looking for a good inner circle, check the first link in the description. Full transparency, it is a sales call, but this is only for entrepreneurs and people in self-improvement. So if that's not you, then this is not relevant and you can just click off. But yeah, check it out. See you soon.